Hi, I'm Peter Haddock and I'm here at the Intermat pre-press event here in Paris. Christophe Lecarpentier, you are heading up the show this year, and what we're seeing is a whole new approach from Intermat, and what we're seeing here from the exhibitors I've been talking to, it's all about low carbon, and it's all about how we decarbonise and how we use less CO2, but also not just for once about the equipment, also the solutions and the technology and digitalisation. Really important that this change has come with Intermat now for people to understand why they come to the show and how they can see all of this bringing together, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's quite important, as you said, Intermat, there will be machines,
Yeah.
but there will be a lot of solution providers, and digital IA is quite important, and lots of manufacturers and solution providers are providing data, how you analyze the data, how the data is important for helping the construction company to decarbonize.
Yeah.
And you're right, it's lots about solution, and the theme of decarbonization, low carbon of Intermat is quite key, because that's the industry we're in today.
Yep.
The solutions will be shown, and it's quite important people to see the solution, to ask questions,
Yep.
see live, and that's the purpose of the show. Things you can't do it, from your, internet.
So I'm hearing people literally grabbing phones and doing AI-led servicing from the cat dealer. We're hearing about people saying we can transform the way that we actually hire equipment by having a fleet of equipment that's accessible through apps, so that different people and different companies working on a job site can just hire that one or take that one from the pool of things.
Yeah.
But we're also talking about electric, and electric's really important. That electric is now in the market and fit for purpose. We're not talking prototypes anymore with electric. We're talking about the infrastructure and everything that helps electric move forward. And that is really now working full shifts, bigger equipment. And it's the first time people are going to be able to see some of that equipment at Intermat, isn't it?
Yes, correct. There will be a lot of new electric machines, and the electric machines have been evolving very quickly.
Yes.
And that's why it's quite important to see them live, but also, beyond seeing them, asking questions, because electric has questions about, how long can you run the machines, and we see the period of usage being, longer than it was 3-4 years ago. So there, I'm very excited when I see some exhibitors showing real electric solutions can be real solutions in the field, and that's what people ask for. So they will see a lot of new electric machines, but electric has also about infrastructure. How do I bring the energy to the site? How do I recharge? Will I have enough energy, in my country? All these questions. We're here to respond, and that's what the show is about. It's seeing, the machines themselves, but also the infrastructure and how I recharge. A lot of questions that people ask themselves.
What's really funny about what I've heard today is we're going to have indoor displays.
Yes, of course.
Of equipment working, and it's you just put two and two together and go, hold on a minute, of course it's electric, and there's a whole range, and it's going to be indoors, so if we have a little bit of rain at the show, but indoors really shows you the power of electrification and what you can achieve, and how that helps us do things better and quicker. Indoors as well.
Yes, I mean, Intermat has always been a demo area, but it's always been outside.
Of course,
But the new technology that exhibitors will show enables to do indoor demos and directly understand, and you will see a lot of this at Intermat.
And so, so we've come to that space. There's going to be lots of stuff going on. There's going to be products launched and concepts revealed. Hydrogen is going to play a part as well, which is really great to see. But there's also more to the show, because people are worried about getting the right kind of information, the right advice, and learning how people are taking these technologies and utilising them to be more productive, to be more profitable. And so there's going to be a lot of opportunity for people to hear from industry leaders and to hear about topics that they may not know enough about or just feel curious about as well, aren't they? Yeah,
I think what we want from Intermat is to be the industry catalyst.
Yes.
So it's about the exhibition, it's about new products, it's about new solution, but it's also about how we get the industry together talk about the challenges
Yes.
that we face,
Yeah.
how we can bring solutions, how we. So we'll have industrial leaders, both from the exhibitors, but
Yeah.
also from the users,
Which is
showing, so that they can talk. And we'll have this TV set program at Intermat where people can exchange. It's not only about conferences, about people talking on their subject, it's confronting ideas as well. So that we want visitors, when they come to Intermat, to have real answers to their questions, because changing energy, getting data is asking a lot of questions. What you do with the data in your company?
Yeah.
Who is going to deal with it? How are you going to train your staff differently? Because new energy, new solutions. Talk about obviously how you train your operators, how you train your technicians, so that what we want from the show is that people come out of the show with real information, both from the exhibition and the two different talks.
Yep.
So to enlighten them about those solutions they need to bring back in their own company.
And this is really important because we all know from today, talking to people
Yes.
like yourself, this is a people industry. All of the people come together to do their individual roles, from machine operators to the service technicians to the data analysts, all coming together to help us build things like this great facility we're in today. And without construction, nothing else happens. So but we have therefore a big duty with decarbonisation. We have a big role to play in building the infrastructure, but in building it in the right way, a low carbon build of the low carbon infrastructure we need. So people are really important, but guess what, Christophe? We need to attract more people into our industry. So shows like Intermat, what are you going to be doing to sort of bring the next generation through, and how is that going to work?
Well, we're working a lot with the federations and the schools to bring the new generation. And it's not only about the construction world, it's how we bring generation from the outside to see a better way of building, to see the new technology coming in. Data, 30 years ago, they didn't talk about data.
No.
We need data analysts.
Of course.
Obviously, and specialists in this area. So we need different type of jobs. But service engineers, we need diesel service engineer, but electric now, and so on. So the jobs are changing. Jobs are getting. Our industry is very exciting. So we are very excited as well to demonstrate it, to attract new generation, because we need to be prepared in the future to have this new generation in our business.
Absolutely, and so when you're talking about 3D rehearsals, you're talking about 3D machine control from the likes of Leica Geosystems, you're talking about how all of this technology is on machines, making it more interesting for operators to dig it once, dig it well, dig it efficiently. So there's so much going on at Intermat, folks. I will be there in April reporting live from the show, but it's great to see all of the exhibitors here sharing their knowledge already. I've collected lots of videos, and we'll be sure to talk before the show again, Christophe. But
Thank you,
we'll
Peter.
see everybody there. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.